move into my.
There you go. All right, whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Cedric.
Hi, I'm Bree, and we are Pocket Pantry. 40% of people don't have the time to cook full meals. Along with that, we have found almost 80% of the people that do cook don't know what to make. The solution is My Pocket Pantry, an app that gives you recipes based on ingredients you already have in your pantry. It is very easy to use and has many unique values. When you click into the app, 3 sections pop up: Meals, Scanner, and Pantry. When you click into the scanner portion of the app, you can scan in individual items or an entire receipt. These items will go directly into your pantry. When you go back to the main screen and click on Pantry, you can see all the ingredients you have scanned in. You can edit or delete these items based on what you actually have. For example, if you had a dozen eggs at the beginning of the week, and then you used half of them up, you could put this into the app so that it would show your current pantry. Lastly, when you go back to the main screen and click on Meals, you can see all the meals you can make with the ingredients you have in your pantry. It will be sorted into breakfast, lunch, and dinner for convenience. Let's say you were to click on breakfast, for example. You can see all the breakfast recipes that you could make. If you were to click on one of these recipes, you could see all the ingredients you need and the cook time. All you have to do is follow the recipe and you end up with a delicious meal or snack.
Our customer segments are mothers with young children. We chose this because they need fast, easy-to-go recipes based on what they have in their pantry. We feel like this may be able to be expanded in the future, but right now we're going to focus on them. Our total market opportunity, or total addressable market, is $343 million with 29 million moms. We found this by taking the total number of moms in the United States that have children under the age of 18. Our sizable addressable market is $13.7 million with 1.1 million moms. We found this by taking the total number of moms in the state of Illinois that have children under the age of 18. But we realized that it's not 100% realistic to reach every single mom in the state of Illinois, so we narrowed it down even more to just the moms in the Barrington area. This leaves us with a target market of 5,000 moms. Based on our customer interviews, we found that we decided that only 20% of them will purchase our app in the first year. This leaves us with a year one total of 1,000 moms for $5,000. There's a 55% monthly renewal rate included in the year one total. This leaves us with a market share of 1%.
Some of our main competitors are Epicurious, Supercook, and Cookbright. Although we have many competitors for our app, these are the most prominent ones in the market. All of these companies have similar things in common. They're slow, tedious, and complicated. On the Epicurious website, they give you the option to filter recipes based on dietary restrictions, ingredients, and cuisine. This does not show you what you can make based upon what you already have. On Supercook, they also give you the option to check each ingredient from your receipt, and then it will generate recipes based upon the items you've checked. In most cases, when you pick a recipe, it will tell you what you're missing versus what you can make with what you have. So you have to go to the store and buy the missing ingredient, which wastes time and is troublesome. Cookbright is an app in which scans receipts and generates recipes based upon that receipt. They have not been heard from for over a year and have been inactive and since taken their app off the market. What sets us apart from all of our competitors? Our app will focus on helping you figure out what to make and how to make it in a simplistic way. The Pocket Pantry app will come equipped with a receipt scanner to scan receipts, input the items from the receipt into a list, and generate recipes based off that list. Also, it will come with a feature where you can filter recipes based on time limit. So it will help our customer segment of mothers with young children who are usually in a rush. Our app will focus on getting you recipes that is always based on what you already have. So whenever you go into the kitchen, you can whip something up.
For our financials, we will be generating revenue by charging a 99-cent monthly fee. This price has been evaluated based on our interviews, and we have over 80 interviews with mothers, and we've determined this will be the most easiest and reasonable price for our customers. In the first year, we have made an assumption of 1,000 mothers being our customers, which rakes in over $5,000 in revenue. In year 5, we have over 416,000 mothers, which translates to $4.9 million in revenue. First, we will be participating in a social media world like Instagram and Facebook groups. Then, we will go to local grocery stores, hand out flyers and stickers to hopefully gather our small target market at the beginning of our company. As we progress, we will move on to Facebook ads and also pay-per-click ads, and this will help our growth immensely. By our 5-year chart, you can see that we grow very rapidly, and that's because of our increased marketing tactics. Our selling general and administrative expenses in year 1 is $3,760. This will be consisted of app maintenance, Wi-Fi, and legal fees. In year 5, our SG&A cost will be $355,000. This will be consisted of phone services, Wi-Fi, rent, legal fees, marketing, and also hopefully we can incorporate salaries for ourselves and possibly other associates.
Our MVP will be a combination of a landing page and a concierge service. To start off, we will draw in customers by handing out flyers at local grocery stores such as Heinen's. We have also created an Instagram and a Facebook page to market our website. Once the customer visits our website, they will see a description of our app. Below that will be 2 sections, one for them to provide their feedback and commentary, and one for them to input their email. If they decide to provide us with their email, they will be sent an introductory email asking if they would like to try out our free trial. If they say no, we will just send them weekly updates as our app progresses. If they say yes, we will ask them to provide us with a few of the ingredients that they have in their pantry by either listing them out or by sending us a picture of their receipt. This will mirror the feature of our app that is receipt scanning. This will be a weekly service for a total of 4 weeks. Each week on Friday, we will ask the customer to provide us with their list of ingredients, and by Sunday night, we will have sent them their 3 recipes for the week. After the 4 weeks are up, we will ask the customer for their feedback, and we'll also ask them if they would like to continue our service. If they do, we will begin to charge them 99 cents a month for our service. This will help us get an idea of how many people would pay for our app. Our timeline will effectively lay out the steps we need to complete. In the days following the pitch, we will begin working on our landing page and we'll have it completed by February 22nd. After that, we will design and print out our flyers by March 1st, and then begin handing them out at grocery stores. This will take about 2 weeks and will be done by March 15th. After that, we will wait for the customers to provide us with their emails, and once we start receiving emails, we can start implementing the concierge part of our MVP. Our MVP will mirror our app and will test whether people would use our app or not. We will measure the success of our MVP by the number of emails we gather, the feedback we collect, and the number of people who choose to try out our service. We are asking for a total of $305 to conduct our MVP. We plan on printing out 500 flyers to hand out at grocery stores, which will cost $150. We would also like to order 500 stickers with our company logo on them as another form of advertising, and this will cost $120. And we would also like to order a banner with our company name on it to display at public events, such as the Barrington Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo, which we are hoping to attend in April, and this would cost $35.
In conclusion, we are My Pocket Pantry, an app that provides you with recipes based on ingredients you already have. We are asking for a total amount of $305. Here at My Pocket Pantry, we strive to make your life easier, one recipe at a time. Thank you.
So somebody's going to scan in all the ingredients they have in their house?
No, not exactly. It's mainly starting off with, say, you go to the store and you get your receipt full of your grocery items, and you scan the receipt starting there, and then when you start inputting things.
Okay. Have you thought about how extensive a program this is going to be in terms of software development?
Yes, we have, and we've been working on our app developments and with the app
I
person
mean,
to
I
work
have to
with
say, it
that.
seems pretty complex to me. You put in,
Well,
you
where
know,
is that?
10 ingredients, you can come up with 5,000 recipes.
Who's providing you with the software to actually come up with the recipes? I mean, where are you going to get that data from?
Okay, so first, to start off, our recipes will come from contests that we will do on social media. We will also be searching for uncopyrighted recipes on Google. And lastly, we were hoping to pair with you and your blog.
I do have a superpower for recipes.
They all
No,
involve
but
tomatoes.
just,
But
I'm not
but it's
familiar with
essential.
the code on every ingredient. But is there technology that's available that when you take a photo of that code on your phone, it knows what the ingredient is? Is that the case?
The barcode?
The barcode?
It's not only the barcode, there's also technology where you can just scan the entire receipt. That's how one of our competitors works.
Okay, so
One
that,
of our old competitors.
Yeah.
So it's not-
by the way, that's the one that went out of business?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you try to find out who was behind it and try to reach out to them, and have you done that already?
We've been working on trying to find out why they failed, and we're also working, the reason we're working to find out this out is so we can avoid the problem.
They also might have their software available for sale if it's just dormant, sitting there, and that could save you a significant amount of money if you could kind of pick up their working process. But the idea, so you could take a photo, or I could just scan my receipt and it'll tell me all the ingredients here. There's code that's already written for that.
Yes.
Are any of you developers, programmers?
No, we are not.
Have you guys reached out to manufacturers of appliances like LG, Samsung? Because they do have refrigerators that scan,
Yeah.
right? So that way your refrigerator will tell you when you're out of stuff.
Wow.
So there's a way to partner, perhaps.
You mean as you put stuff into your refrigerator and it takes it down? Jesus.
I know, the ultimate lazy person. Yeah, but, I mean, it's an interesting concept, because I often forget what I already have. I'm pretty comfortable with the other side of the picture when you guys shared the Epicurious, for example. Off the top of my head, I'll remember what things are in there, but I have an appreciation for what you're trying to tap into is the failing memory of what you already have, and use that before it goes bad and you have to throw it out or whatever. I'm a little struck though by the complexity.
Yeah,
Concerned
it's,
about that.
what most of the Epicurious one, think of it as a Google search. They're just matching words of, are these 5 ingredients are used, or match them up to recipes that exist, that are indexed online.
Does that
So
appear
no,
to
there
do
isn't, I'm not aware of a computer program that would take a whole bunch of things and create a recipe.
Right.
I don't think that exists, so you're basically doing like a search. You try to match up, what recipes match up to this. The value, if you could, but I don't think that's what you want to build, right? A program from scratch.
No, it would not create recipes, it would
Yeah.
just like
Find
filter
ones that
through like the
exist.
ones that we, yes.
But we have in the app.
Find ones that
Servers.
exist online or
Yeah, we're planning on building up a database.
Let's try to
Surface.
get you some feedback on your MVP, because we're
Yeah.
kind of on the business model around this complexity and the data around it. This is a really big idea that if well executed and well funded, it could be a really significant tool. And the value proposition is a lot about food costs and waste as much as convenience. So, a couple of things that you may want to think about. You're doing this concierge deal, and the promise is to say, let us take your receipt. And I think you got to make it that easy. Just give me a photocopy of a receipt, take a picture of it, send it to me. And what I'll do is send you recipes back. And you tell me if they were good or bad.
yeah.
That's what you're doing?
But I think you've got two different things you're looking at. You're looking at, building a grocery list, basically, kind of thing. And then recipes, suggestions is second. If you took creating a grocery list, you could use a phone to scan a picture of, because not everything's got a barcode, and not everything that you have is already going to be purchased at the store. You could take a picture of everything. And then it could be categorized by tags into something that could be produced as a shopping list, all of your dairy, all of this, all of that, and then you organize it by departments the way they're organized in a grocery store. I actually organize my list that way. It was you could partner with people like Evernote, that do organizational lists. I mean, there's kind of experiences there. But then you just need to take primary ingredients, the meat, the protein, the veg, something, pick one of each, and that's a simple Google search or Pinterest search that will give you back a list of recipes online, and then you could, the recommendation part is giving a curated list back of like top 10 recipes that have those ingredients. And then when you're out of something, it populates your shopping list.
Well, you're
You know,
not
it's like
trying to create a
cycle.
shopping list though, are you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
You're creating, whatever I have, here's what you can make, right?
Exactly.
That's what,
So, you can do that one of two ways, right? You can take a list of the groceries and just work from just that limited list. Or what if you you did it for each of your households, and you literally went through the painstaking process of going through all of your cabinets and grabbing a complete inventory, plus having your mom or dad give you the grocery list of what they're buying, and try to do this within your own family. And I think what you'll find you'll learn a lot about how hard it is to capture everything in a website, how to inventory everything, how to categorize everything, how to do the manual matching, and then you'll learn what can be automated, what can't be automated. And I think you'll come up with a bunch of findings. Now, what you won't have is an unbiased consumer. It'll be your parents saying, I liked it, or I didn't like it. So, but I think you have to prove out whether this is the operational complexity of this to determine if you want to pivot on it.
Well, how are you gonna do that? Because, I mean, you don't have anything, you can scan all the ingredients you want into your phone or wherever you're gonna have to scan it.
No, literally, you'd have to
There's
go
no
manually.
program.
No, you write them
There's
down.
no program. to
Literally,
tell
you'd have to
you
manually.
You write them down.
And come up with a massive spreadsheet with columns, dairy, did, and just try to make, too many times we just think that automation can do something. You first start with doing it manually, then you can begin to visualize what can be automated, what can't be automated, where your pain points are. So I think what the MVP is proving out isn't the price, isn't will people buy it or not, is whether it's operationally doable.
Right.
And if there's some technology you can steal from refrigerators, or some technology you can steal from this failed company, and you can do the concierge service kind of behind the scenes.
You have identified, though, an excellent problem, and the market is right. Mom's looking for, you know, like I don't have time to think about it. This is what I have. I need to come up with a meal. That's a worthy problem to solve. So, I mean, keep focused on that at the end and not the mechanics, because moms are not going to take the time to inventory, and when they use something up, they have to update it. You know, you need to put yourself, so I think Michael's suggestion is excellent, of having your own moms or your own circle of friends actually go through the process and say, would they actually do this? Even though it looked nice in their phone.
Well, you take away the inventory away from the user, because in essence, that's what your promise is going to be, that hey, we're going to make it so easy that you're going to do this, but it's not going to be easy in the MVP, so you're just going to have to do a lot of work
30 seconds.
to mimic that they've already uploaded the inventory.
Can they take a picture of their pantry?
There's still
Can you make out what's in there so that you don't?
Not if you saw my
How much
pantry.
later can you put in my
I mean,
pantry?
I thought about that, but we weren't sure if we'd be able to like,
You can't.
Things are
accurately
stacked
identify
in
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the original ideas that we had for the app, but then we figured out it was way too complicated.
I think it's a great idea, I just think the execution is gonna be really challenging.
Agree.
And
And
app
I offer-
development is enormously expensive, so you might want to think of a website versus an app. Now, I don't know if a website can even do what you're suggesting, because there's photos and there's capturing receipts, and so it might not, you probably can't do it with a website. But an app will be $300,000 to do under iOS, and another $400,000 or $500,000 under Android. This is a multi-million-dollar amount of money you'll need to do to launch the company. So what we'll be able to give you is a fraction of that to prove out to investors. You know, we can give you friends and family money, but you're gonna have to go to venture capitalists to get the money to do this eventually. It's real, your SG&A costs, I can't even tell you, I mean, you gotta like add multiple zeros to it. Tara started a travel company that did this, of taking all the prices that are out in travel and organized them into prices. I don't know how much money you guys put into the development of your software at ITA.
About 100,000. I mean, well, in the original, most of the software was built out pretty cheap, but
Bell's gonna ring soon.
yeah, maybe $10 million, we all in for investment.
No, they
Build-
sold it
to
for
build some-
$700 million to Google. So now it
305
has
is the
returned.
number.
Yeah.
What's,
I'd be happy, I
Why are you
will
pushing
offer,
us? Is there another
I will
group?
offer to, you
Yeah, about 30
guys want to have a
seconds.
brainstorming session, because actually recipes is my thing. I'd be happy to sit with you and just brainstorm on ways to solve the problem. Different approaches and the products and
Take her up on
companies.
that.
how much MVP money do you need?
That's gonna be
305.
305.
I don't know what you'll spend it for, but go, do it in your own homes and see if it works instead. And if you need $300 to do that, great. If you need less, fine too, you know.
Full now?
Try that this weekend and then schedule